are gonna go for a walk, and someone seems to be having a few surges. I feel like I can feel this. Oh my! I can feel it on my back.
Feel what?
Or is that your head?
Okay.
Oh, I thought it was a surge. Someone's coming out today or soon.
Hi, this is Colette Stoller. I'm a patient of Dr. Bissinger's. I've been having contractions about 5 minutes apart for the past hour. So I just wanted to call and see when I should go to the hospital. I've had some sort of control over everything in my life up to this point, or at least an illusion of it. The timing of a birth is one of the few true surprises left in our lives. No scientific tests, doctor, or tarot card reader can predict when you'll go into labor. As a planner, that was hard for me to come to terms with.
So I just have to let this out because I just found out I have to get induced. Then I'm crying because I feel out of control. I feel sad that I can't have the delivery that I prepped for and wanted. But this is the first of many decisions that I'll make for the benefit of this little babe.
Fortunately, my fear of being induced did not come true because the morning before my planned induction, my contraction started at 4 a.m.
It is 6:24 p.m. Contractions are about 5 minutes apart. I'm trying to get some rest while I can. Probably should have tried to take a nap earlier, but it's okay.
So my contraction started at 4 a.m. on April 5th, and I did not deliver little Scotland, our baby girl, until 6 p.m. on April 6th. Now, if you guys do the math, that's 38 hours of labor. 38 hours of labor. Your girl did not want that, plan that, none of it. But guess what? Birth does not always go as planned. I think often it does not go as planned, and that's okay. Now, often we're told to have a birth plan, but I would say have some birth preferences, but be flexible. Ultimately, yes, you need to be strong-willed and have mental fortitude to push through and literally push your baby out, but you also need to have flexibility because things go awry often. I mean, 1/3 of women delivering go into an unplanned C-section. So you have to be open to all options. You have to be educated on all options so that you can feel empowered when you choose, yes, you choose what goes next. Now, yes, there's a lot that we do not choose, such as when the contractions come and how often and what's going on with baby's heart rate. But as long as you have a provider that you trust, a support system that you trust, and education for yourself, you can feel empowered in whatever comes your way. Because I did not want an epidural, but after 24 hours of unmedicated labor, and basically a stalled labor at that point, I needed to make a decision. Do I get an epidural and rest, or do I be stubborn, push through, and go through another 12 to 14 hours of labor unmedicated? At that point, I didn't want to be a hero, even though I was trying really hard. So I chose the epidural, and I am so thankful. I mean, so thankful. That thing was a godsend that I chose that. And it wasn't in my birth preferences, but I thought, this is what's going on, and this is the route I need to take now to do the best thing for myself and my baby. So if I could just recommend anything to you, it is to educate yourself on what goes on in birth. And just know that no matter how you deliver this baby, you are a warrior and you are brave because you are a mom. And that's it. It doesn't matter if you are a C-section, unmedicated, or medicated. You are a warrior. I have so much respect for moms out there. I can't believe there are so many people that do this, that this is just an everyday accepted thing, because it is a wild, life-changing experience. It is the most powerful, emotional, physical, all-encompassing, life-changing event. It is the time when I have felt most alive. It is the time when I have felt most in love. It's wild. So for all of you that haven't felt it yet, I'm so excited for you, and I'm just here to tell you that whatever way you choose to deliver your baby is the right way.
I knew I was going to be emotional. I knew I was going to cry. I'm a big softie, but I didn't realize I was going to cry that much.
Heads out. Now give me a little bit of a push, a small little push. 1803. What do we have? A little girl.
So everyone says that there is a hormonal shift in moms from the beginning of the pregnancy to immediately when they give birth. Scientists have actually shown that there is just a huge rush of oxytocin, and it changes the amygdala, which is basically the reptilian part of the mother's brain. And this is to help the moms bond with their offspring to take care of them. But dads, don't be shocked if you feel something similar. For the next probably 4 days, there's adrenaline, obviously, but there was something going on. And all I can think of what it is just the oxytocin in my brain as well, just kind of flowing through so that I bond with our new baby girl as well. So it's just this cool experience that goes on, that's biological, that's physical. I mean, it's the intangible things that you get to experience through this whole journey of birth that is just amazing.
So the next 2 nights in the hospital were a complete blur. Now, Scott and I were running completely off of adrenaline, and we had no idea what we were doing. So we relied heavily on the help from the nurses, and I mean heavily. I mean, I was learning to breastfeed. We were learning how to change diapers, how to swaddle. So many things that we just didn't know how to do because we never babysat. This is our first child. It was wild. So if I can recommend anything to you guys, rely on your nurses. Now, these gentlemen and women have seen it all. I mean, they've really seen it all. So don't be shy, don't be worried about anything, and ask all of the questions. If there's a lactation consultant where you deliver, ask for them, because breastfeeding is not as easy or natural as you might think. At least it wasn't for me. They'll let you get the hang of it. And then the nurses will help you change everything from your pads to figure out how to change the baby, absolutely everything. They are angels. Also, in reference to the video about what I packed in my hospital bag, I feel like I should do a complete redo on that because I barely used any of it, like any of it. Now, you really only need a few things. And then those things are a water bottle with a straw, because you are going to be so thirsty during labor and after when you're breastfeeding. Oh my goodness, I've never had such thirst before. You're also really gonna want comfy slippers and soft socks. I used those. If you're planning on breastfeeding, a nursing bra is a must. And lastly, snacks, because hospital food sucks and you want to be able to be nourished throughout the time. So bring your favorite snacks with you, and that's all I would recommend bringing. You will literally just wear your hospital gown and socks, and that's it. That's it.
All right, dads-to-be, let me talk to you about what I ended up using out of my hospital bag. Well, I was kind of in a similar boat to what Colette did, which is I basically didn't use anything except a few items. One, slippers. You definitely want to have comfy slippers to slip on and off because you'll be going in and out of them at all parts of the day. The other thing was my Cuts sweatshirt. I wore this sweatshirt during the birth, and I wore it for I think the next 2 to 3 days because I slept in it. It was so comfy. I wore it during the day because it looked great. And if you haven't been following along, then let me tell you about why I love Cuts so much. So Cuts is a men's clothing line that has basically anything you could need for day or night to look great when you're out and about. So I have, right now I'm wearing Cuts, this is their long sleeve hooded t-shirt. Absolutely love it. And we want to extend the gift of Cuts to you. Click the link below, use the code ROMARU, and you can get 15% off your purchase of Cuts. If you're looking for a recommendation, I highly recommend their long sleeve Henleys. their vests along with their sweaters. The one that I slept in, and that's what I wore when I first met my daughter. It's beautiful, it's comfortable, and you'll look great. You'll look great for those first pictures, especially like the day one pictures. But yes, click the link below, use the code ROMERO and get 15% off your purchase of Cuts.
Oh, you're so stretchy, girl. You're so stretchy. You got a little chunk of chin finally. The chunk of chin's coming in.
In case I lose my first one.
Yes.
It's backup one.
Oh,
It's a backup chin, Dad.
it's a backup chin. Hi guys, this is Scotland. Yes.
Hello, baby Scotland.
Yes.
Yay! She likes
hello.
to stretch. Hi, little girl.
Would you like to tell people about the name?
Yes. So I came up with the name Scotland for 2 reasons. Mainly because of our Scott, so she can be Scotty Jr. Hooray! And secondly, because I don't know if you guys know this, but we love to travel, and Scott is part Scottish. So
And it's a unique name.
And it's a unique name, and it's a strong name. So everybody meet Scotland,
That's right.
the newest addition to our family.
And a lot of you are going, so are you gonna travel anymore? What's going on? Well, there's some things in the works, and we've got a lot of planning. There'll be stuff happening. Yes, we will be back on the road again soon. We've taken this time to really just take care of Scotland and bond and just enjoy it. But now we're ready to get back on the road. She is 3 weeks and a day.
Yes.
He's very happy right now. Staring. You excited? Yes, I'm
She
excited.
loves staring and making eye contact, right?
Yes, and
She looks into your soul when she looks at you.
and farts.
She does love that.
Yes.
And milk. Scotland is quite the adventure, baby. I can feel it.
Woo! Yes.
Right? Yeah. See, she's going, yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everyone.
Goodness, how I love her.